The Mocs return to the mat, led by two-time Southern Conference Coach of the Year, Heath Esslinger.
What an amazing match! It's one of the biggest wins in UTC history. Coach Esslinger jacked up like a car on blocks.
Chattanooga is home to 29 Southern Conference Tournament championships, 15 regular season championships, and 9 NCAA Division I All-Americans.
The crowd is going crazy. UTC takes him down. They're going to win it.
You're watching Monday Moc Talk, hosted by head coach Heath Esslinger.
Chattanooga wrestling fans, welcome to the first Monday Moc Talk of 2016, Monday, January 4th. We're coming off an unbelievable weekend here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, hosting the Southern Scuffle, some of the best teams in the country in town, competing for a championship here at the Scuffle, both as a team and as individuals. And boy, did that was exactly what happened. Teams came here to compete, individuals came here to compete, and there were some fireworks when it came to wrestling in McKenzie Arena this weekend. Not only was the effort great when it came to wrestling, but the effort was unbelievable when it came to the volunteers, our administrators here at Chattanooga, the people of the community. I mean, this event doesn't take place without the help of hundreds of people. And I'm going to fail to mention some, but we're going to try to mention a few. Bud Hannibal, Travis Gerard, Flow Wrestling, Track Wrestling, Mike Parker, who handles all of our table workers, Eric and Sylvia Phillips, the Minnix, the Allens, who helped in our hospitality room. I mean, the amount of people it takes to pull an event like this off, the way that we do it, is unbelievable. And we just want to say a huge thanks to everyone that played a part in that event, to our administrators here at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, Scott Altizer, our AD, David Blackburn, who allow us the opportunity to do this, Jay Blackman and our communication office, who works tirelessly, to Mike Royster, Kyle Askew, Arlen Jenkins on the floor. I mean, it's unbelievable, and we're super grateful for the investment that they make to make the Southern Scuffle not just a wrestling tournament, but an event that wrestling fans, athletes, coaches, and all can enjoy. We want to say congrats to Penn State. I think it's their 6th title in a row here at the Southern Scuffle. Kudos to Coach Sanderson and his guys for always showing up to compete here on January 1st and 2nd. A huge thanks to Penn State also for the crowd that they bring. It's awesome to see that many people from Pennsylvania here cheering on their team and filling up McKenzie Arena. So, you know, where do you go from here? I mean, for us as a team, the Southern Scuffle kind of is twofold for me. You're there running an event, but you also have your team going. A huge congrats to Jared Johnson, our heavyweight. Man, a great tournament by Jared. You know, coming back, placing 4th at the Southern Scuffle, knocked off top guy after top guy, really put together a very good tournament. One of the things I've said about the Southern Scuffle is you can't wrestle good. If you wrestle good, you're not placing. You have to wrestle great. And the same is true of the NCAA tournament. So Jared really put together a great tournament, and it's why he got in the medal rounds, and it's why if he can do that again, he'll be in the medal rounds at Madison Square Garden at the end of the year in March. There is zero rest for the weary, not just for our program, but for every program. We are headed back on the road on Wednesday, headed to Hampton, Virginia for the Virginia Duels, another tough tournament, little different dynamic for those of you that aren't totally immersed in the wrestling culture. The Southern Scuffle is an individual tournament that keeps team score. The Virginia Duels is a team event. It's team versus team, and you progress as a team. I love the dual meet format. I love the Virginia Duels. They put on a great event. We're excited to go. Our guys are excited to compete again. You know, when you get beat, you're itching to go again. And so I think we have several guys that are excited to get on the bus, get to Virginia, weigh in, and really give themselves an opportunity to get back after it, shake hands, and compete with someone, with an opponent. So, you know, practice is short this week. I mean, we're here 2 days, and then we're taking off, but we're excited about getting back on the road, even leaving town a little bit. It's a lot of work when you host an event. Sometimes it's nice to go somewhere and someone else is doing all the work. So we look forward to this weekend. Our next home duel, Friday, January 15th, against a very good Gardner-Webb team. We'll be right here in McClellan Gym at 6 p.m. We want to make sure that all of our wrestling fans in the Chattanooga community in the South really put that date on their calendar. That's Friday, January 15th at 6 p.m. You'll come out and watch us compete against Gardner-Webb. Tough conference opponent. We hope to have a good crowd here in McClellan Gym. If you missed any of the matches this weekend, you can go back to flowwrestling.org and watch those matches there on Flow's website. We won't have our luncheon this weekend at Jefferson's at noon because we'll be on the road. We're leaving as soon as we can on Wednesday morning to get on the road and head up to Hampton, Virginia. But we will be back the following week before we take on Gardner Webb. Again, a huge thanks to all those who helped make the Southern Scuffle what I believe is the best event in wrestling outside of the NCAA tournament. And maybe it's even time now to up it a little bit and rival the NCAA tournament when it comes to what type of event we're putting on here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Monday Moc Talk. Continue to follow us on all our social media outlets, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Chattanooga strong.